Hey guys, it's Frozen Joe. I'm here to do another episode of the 2016 Backyard Fruit Tree Project. I'm going to be looking at a fig tree today. This tree here is Violette de Bordeaux, often abbreviated as VDB. This variety of fig is very similar to another fig tree variety known as Negron. Some people believe they're the same, some people believe they're distinct, but they're very similar either way. And you can see this tree sets a very heavy crop of figs that all seem to ripen around the same time, in my yard anyway. I mean, every little branchlet just has a cluster of figs at the end of it, all over the tree. Just everywhere you look, there are these clusters of figs. The leaves are not that large on my tree anyway. I'd say this is a pretty typical shape for the tree. Something like this. You get ones that are more like this also. Again, they're not very large, the leaves. This one grows more of an open habit, and I get all this Bermuda grass comes up in the center of it where the irrigation is. Everything's overgrown right now. I got to trim it all back. But just showing you guys the fruit. This tree set 3 Brebas that I could find on it anyway. 3 Brebas. I ate one yesterday. I just picked the other 2 right now. In previous years, it set a lot more Brebas. Brebas I find to be very variable. Some years a tree might set a lot. Some years a tree might set only a few or not any. This is a light year for the Brebas on this tree. Previous years, for whatever reason, it's had a much heavier Breba crop. And here are the 2 figs I picked today. They're good size. They're nice and plump and soft. One of the things I've commented in previous years' videos about Violette de Bordeaux is that when the summer heat kicks up, and it's been hot lately, I mean it's been in the 90s. Roxy, get out of there. It's been in the 90s, and you know, this tree in previous years, for me anyway, has gotten really kind of sad looking when the temperatures have gotten hot. This year it's been growing really strong. You can see it's set a really great main crop, and I've changed my watering practices where I'm watering more frequently than I have in the past. I used to water like every 4th day, give a good deep watering, run the irrigation, you know, for like 6 hours overnight, the drip irrigation. Because I was always told, you know, fruit trees, you want to water infrequently but deeply. And I've changed my practices this year, and everything's responded much better. I mean, I'm just getting a ton of growth out of everything. And what I'm doing this year is I'm watering every 2nd day. I'm only running the irrigation for like 2.5 hours at a time. It's on drip irrigation, and everything has just responded much better to that. And I think, you know, the rules are a little bit different here in the desert. The desert is just a little bit different. So I'm going to play by a slightly different rule book here in the desert. Just water more frequently, not necessarily as deeply. And everything just seems to be happier now that I'm doing that. Let's take a look at these figs. They're nice and soft. You can see the eye. It has a small closed eye. Certain figs just seem to be prone to, you know, insect spoilage or to mold getting in there and rotting the figs. VDB, I've never had that problem with VDB. The only thing that's ever gotten into them are those real tiny ants, but they seem to be able to get into any fig if they really want to. Overall, VDB has done very well in terms of bugs, spoiling it, you know, not been an issue. Mold has not been an issue. Really the only issue I've had with this tree and with its fruit in previous years, as I've said, is that when it gets really hot and dry, the tree seems to suffer a bit, and under those conditions, it's ripened fruit that's been kind of dry and tough for me. I'm hoping with this new watering regimen that's not going to be an issue with the main crop. It's certainly not an issue with these Brebas. They're nice and soft, and I can tell they're plump inside. Let me cut them open. Now look how pretty that is. These figs are nice and ripe. Let me taste. Great texture, nice and soft, and juicy. I'd say these Brebas are just as good as the main crop figs. It's a very nice Breba. Good sweetness. And VDB just has its own unique kind of rich flavor. A lot of people describe it as berry-like. There's something different about the taste of this fig compared to other ones that I grow. It has a rich, unique kind of flavor. It's a very nice fig. These are delicious. Very, very good. Really delicious. Good sweetness, good flavor, good texture. Not watery or bland. Good richness. It's a nice fig. Very, very nice figs. So there you go, VDB. Really nice Breba crop, even though it was small. But look at the main crop that this is setting. Just main crop figs everywhere. Everywhere you look. Just clusters and clusters and clusters of main crop figs. So there you go, guys. It's VDB. It's a good fig. I'll be doing another video when the main crop starts to ripen. And it's a great tree. It's VDB. Thanks for watching.